Hello and welcome to the new Show Up Standout personal brand series for behind the scenes entrepreneurs. I know there's a lot of people in the technical world helping other entrepreneurs, but they're hiding behind the scenes. So I'm on a mission here to encourage you to be more visible and attract better quality of clients, get the recognition you deserve, and obviously create the visibility that sells. So today I have a fantastic guest with me. I want to talk about visibility that you might not be considering. And I've invited my friend Jason Hulott, a digital agency owner with 17 plus years experience. And we're going to talk about a little bit about his background because, you know, there is value in that and there's so much experience, and also about referrals and how we can use online space to network and use referrals in an authentic way and get visible to more people also authentically. Hi, Jason. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Just for our viewers, can you let me know what's your background, with sort of like visibility with your own business? And I know that you're also involved in affiliate marketing coaching.
Yeah, so in 1996, so before some of you guys were born, I got asked to look at this thing called the internet. What is it? Is it going to take off? It's not going to take off. It's going to be rubbish, but we'll send you on this course. And I got taught how to build HTML pages. This was for a bank. From there, I left there in 1999, I think, and then went to work for one of the first, well, it was the first personal finance aggregator, so these price comparison sites. So we launched that whole model worldwide. 2003, we set up the current company with my wife Stella. We run Speedy Consultants Limited, and we're a digital agency for predominantly finance and insurance companies. So sounds kind of boring, but in terms of client base, we've got bodybuilders, we've got gyms, we've got cryptocurrency companies, we've got a whole raft of things. So yeah, it's a kind of interesting journey. So 17 years now doing Speedy and online since 96, 97. So yeah, I used to have hair.
96 is a weird year because I speak to a lot of people, including myself, where 96 was the year where the internet just entered their lives. And now we have this whole, like, this is for me personally, this is 95% of my life is all online with internet, the business, everything. And I find it fascinating because you can connect to people from all over the world at, a drop of a hat. And that was the thought when I discovered, I remember that logging in and the modem, the sound, you had to wait. And then this world, and we didn't have any videos or anything, but I just thought, oh my God, deep down in my intuition said, this is it for you. And it's amazing to fast forward how it completely took over our lives. But I want to go back to you, and you also have an extensive affiliate marketing experience. So, and we want to talk about not necessarily affiliate marketing in this episode, but we want to talk about referrals, which affiliate marketing in a way is the key to referrals. How did you end up with, how did you come to affiliate marketing?
Yeah, so when I was working at the bank, we started what is now called a side hustle, but back in those days it was just called doing something different. So I set up a web design agency. So my first experience online was a web design agency, and that was 1997. And then so people started to come to us asking to build websites and build brands and all that kind of stuff. So we were always recommending hosting, image companies, all that kind of stuff, and most of them had affiliate programs. So we didn't really know what they were. I mean, this is going back a long, long time. Amazon had just brought out an affiliate program, I think in 95, 96, their associates program. So in 97, we got our first check, and it was a check from the US that I had to sign when I took it to the bank for, I think it was $99. And it was just for us referring, in effect, one of our clients to buy hosting. And that was it. And it was just like, wow, I've not really done anything, and I've just made a referral and I've made some commission. And then it just exploded. And And from there, we sort of developed into all kinds of things. So we built sites around everything. So we've done affiliate marketing in pretty much every space you can think of, even those spaces. So it's been a bit of a wild ride. So and then we've run the agency stuff. So the sort of affiliate marketing sits alongside the agency. So the agency does refer people into affiliate marketing and referral marketing, because obviously as an agency we're talking about lead generation, traffic generation, revenue generation. But I'm also now helping smaller business owners understand how they can use affiliate marketing for their own business to run their referrals, if they want to do and we'll probably come on to it, a sort of systematic referral scheme, or how they can make money from other people's products. Because what we also find is most people's conversion rates are around, even if I was being really nice to people, say 25%, 30% of your site traffic converts, 70% of it is not doing anything. And you just let it go and you try and convert it and you try and convert it. So why not send it to somebody else who may be a better fit? You then get commission, and you're also then popping up on their radar as well. If you're sending a lot of referrals into a particular customer or a particular client, when they look at their statistics, they're going to go, hey, wow, who's this? Why don't I know about these people? And then go off. So it sort of ties into the sort of visibility as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, so there's two ways to see at how referring people ties into your visibility. One is if they have an affiliate program, you can absolutely use it. I love what you said. Not everyone on your list is a perfect fit for you, but that doesn't mean that they're not a perfect fit for something that you can offer them and get commissions. And I remember as well the first time I referred somebody to I think it was a course on how to build Facebook groups that I bought at the very early stages, so I didn't even have to invest a big amount of money, and I didn't even know I had a referral link. I posted it, I spoke about it, I posted it, and then all of a sudden I'm getting $200 in my bank account coming from people, and I was saying, oh, the lamp just went up. And even though I have to be honest with you, I haven't been sort of really using and abusing the referrals or affiliate programs, but I am happy to partner with some people. I think that you need to believe in who you are referring. I think that there has to be an alignment. There has to be a good fit with your audience and what they're selling. A lot of people don't understand this, and they're trying to promote anything, whatever it is, and then they get no results. But I think that's one of the aspects how you can enter kind of referrals and be visible. But there's also another part where you might not be necessarily making money with this, but it is extremely, extremely powerful in terms of staying visible. And as you mentioned, it's just being visible to someone and also in a way doing them a favor. So you mentioned, and this is the reason why we're doing this show today, guys, because I seen Jason posting this strategy in his group, and I thought this is actually a brilliant way to add, and it only takes minutes a day, literally. But I'm going to pass the baton to you. So what is the best strategy that someone can use online to connect to people in this sort of for referring each other to each other?
Yeah, so it's kind of a strange thing. So everyone's looking at social media every day. So we look at it from what's in it for me, what can I get, what do I like, what do I click, here's a cat video, here's a pizza questionnaire, should pineapple be on pizza, all that rubbish. But then there should be this other thing going on in your background, and you're going to see an awful lot of stuff that is not relevant to you, but it could be relevant to somebody you know. And what we're doing at the moment, and we do this all the time, I'll connect people with other people. So if we're in LinkedIn, for example, and someone's asking a question, and you can actually use that in the search box, you can actually type looking for in LinkedIn, hit search, hit content, and it will show you a whole list of everybody that's asking a question I'm looking for. You can quickly go through that, and you can say, right, commercial finance, right, I need to introduce that person to Nick. Or it's tech support, I need to introduce that guy to Ben. And this, after a while, after probably a week, it becomes second nature, and it only takes sort of 5-6 minutes a day. So you can do it. LinkedIn's quite good for that. Facebook's fantastic for it because we've got LinkedIn groups, and everyone seems to use social media now as a search engine because everyone's asking for referrals. It used to annoy me, it was like, just go to Google. Why are you asking on here? Just go to Google. But people want that recommendation and that sort of validation by somebody else they trust to say, go to this person and, use them for your business. So we're actually now trying to help that and actually say, we're all bombarded with all these messages all the time. I'm on there and I'm looking at certain things. You're on there looking at certain things. You may miss the thing that I see. I can't assume that you're going to see it. So I'm going to send it to you. And this works both ways. I've got somebody who sends me screenshots of forum posts and groups, and he says, you need to connect to this person. Look, they're asking this question. If I'm not in the group, if I'm in the group, they'll just tag me in. They'll just put my name and put a question mark. That's all a referral needs to be. But you're trying to help. Then what I tend to do, especially if the relationship's fairly new, is I will email them or message them or call them and say, and I want to say this politically correct, but I'll say it anyway, is this pissing you off? Do you want this kind of stuff? If you don't, just let me know and I won't send you anything else. There's no hidden agenda. I'm not trying to make money from you. I'm just saying, here's some good karma points for me by sharing all this stuff. And then after a while, it just seems to flood in. You then start to find all kinds of people. You're not guilt tripping anybody to make them feel bad that they haven't referred you or anything else like that. It's not like a face-to-face networking thing where you have to feel that he's given me everything, so I'm going to see him next week and I've got to look him in the eye and say, I didn't get your referral. Forget all that. It's not about that. It's about actually just doing some good and actually just highlighting and sharing stuff. LinkedIn works really well. Twitter works really well. Facebook works really well. If you can't refer one person a day from what you're doing on your normal day-to-day social media activity, you're not looking hard enough, or you're just looking at cat videos.
Well, that's true too. And we need to switch off our brain. If you have an active brain, like my brain needs to switch off instead of just rest. So I will be looking at cat videos. But it's an interesting thing because a lot of people, I think, are overthinking this approach, because I predict that some people are listening saying, well, I actually off the top of my head would never even think about anyone. But I think it's like with every skill, you just need to start somewhere. And if you're spending time on networking, on visibility, on seeing on using social media to find clients or to just build relationships, you will be probably in particular groups for a while. You should have like a list of 3 to 5 places that you're checking out, checking in every day and seeing what's happening. Mm. And this is one of the strategies, because I teach, always like add value, or not necessarily like, huge amount of heavy kind of coaching or advice if they didn't ask for it, but you can reply to question, you can add value. But it is a really good idea to just keep in mind that when you can't add value from your own expertise, perhaps somebody in your social media network that you can refer people to. And so when you are connecting to new people, and you can strategically to connect people in your industry, in complementary industries to you, it's a great idea to just make some notes about the people that you're connecting. Jump on a quick audio call, how can I help you? Who are you looking for? And first of all, you are building relationships. First of all, you're jumping on the call, right? So this is... It doesn't have to be a video call necessarily, but this is something that breaks that barrier. We tend to treat each other as profile pictures, but we are real people. So that's one of the things. So your own visibility, you're building relationships, but being of service to other people. And you know what, if they have a great affiliate program, some of them will say, you know what, you've sent me this client, I just want to give you some money. It's not going to happen every time, and it's fine. But I think that this whole thing, I'll help you out, and good karma, because someone else, not necessarily this person, and it's okay, will help you out or send you somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is something that would take, like, how much time would you spend a day? Would you have a number? How many? So say, for example, okay, we don't know, it'll take time to build, but what would be, in your opinion, like a realistic number of people, and you don't need to do more or less than that you would refer to each other?
Yeah, to be honest, just start. So I think in the post I said 1 a day. So I think I'm on, not that I really keep count anymore, probably 15 this week. So, we're sort of doing 3 or 4 a day, because I'm in a lot of groups doing a lot of promotion for the book and a lot of other stuff that we've got going on. So I see an awful lot at the moment. But it literally can be 5 minutes, and this is the mistake everyone will make, is they'll scroll through their feed. Don't scroll through your feed. Use the search tools, drill down, go into a particular group, search the group. When you go into the group, on the left-hand side, if you're on a desktop, use the search group function, or it is now at the top, isn't it? So at the top, search the group, type in your keywords, see what people are talking about, and then interact, and then type in, and then just have a browse around. LinkedIn, like we said, use the looking for, type in some keywords, everything else, make it very specific, but it doesn't have to be 5 minutes. You don't have to send big, long, crafted emails, waxing on about why you should refer this person. Most of the referrals I made this week were just tagging people in the posts and putting a question mark. And then then they jump in and say, thanks very much, Jason, that's been fantastic, blah, blah, and then they'll take it forward. And I know somebody's got business already this week out of what we've done. And that's great. But I'm not expecting anything. And that's the beauty of it, because it's just 5 minutes.
Exactly. And I love this. The most important mindset to have with this is don't expect anything. You're doing this, you're basically sending the energy out there. You will be re-given. The more you give, the more you're going to be re-given. It might not come from the same source, and that's fine as well. And I love that attitude in life in general. But what you just said was very important. Don't browse your feed. It's not the place. I think a lot of people say to me, but I don't see anything. You're not looking. And having this strategic approach, actually, having, as I mentioned, if you have the places where you hang out, you don't have to be in too many places at the same time. You can really strategically work with a few groups, and you see if there is often enough stuff that's coming up that is valuable to you or for your purposes, like, for example, to retarget, to tag someone, and if a person is not in the group yet, there is something that, Jason, you just mentioned, take a screenshot of that and say, I saw that in such and such group, maybe you should join, and this is what they're saying. So it's simple. Don't overthink it. And I think that's the lesson of this. Jason, if somebody wants to, thank you so much, first of all, for sharing with us. This is only a short episode, but there was so much. It was really value packed. And how can people get in touch with you if they want to learn more, maybe about affiliate marketing or referrals or anything that you're, maybe some playing with sports? I know you're doing.
Just maybe. So we do all that. So just reach out to me on LinkedIn or Facebook. It's easy. Just Google my name, Jason Hulott. That's HULOTT. Thankfully, there's only one of me on LinkedIn, and there's only two of me on. There's two of me on Facebook, and the reason there is because an Indian spammer decided to create an SEO profile under my name. So if it's a picture of Tom Cruise, it's not me. This is not Tom Cruise. So you'll find me.
We will find, and maybe I will persuade you to change your picture to actually a picture of you on Facebook, and then it will be easy. I'm just kidding. These are just the little things, guys. Actually, remember that. If you're on Facebook, just make sure that people can easily recognize you when they're looking for you in the search. Jason, again, thank you so much for being my guest today, guys. I will see you in another episode of Show Up, Stand Out. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments, and myself or Jason will come back and I will be